All right. Sup, guys? Tiki Cock Goblin back with another video on this Sunday. Happy Sunday, and it's going to be a big day because I'm going to try to pump out 2 videos today because I finally got what I thought was going to come, which was the Alchemist. Now, for the OGs, I did make a video on this for the update, thinking that I think that they're going to post some sort of thing that can convert resources, and I got somewhat of a leak and it ended up being right. But I honestly don't like to post videos where, it is a possibility that they can get taken down, and that was certainly one of them with leaks and stuff. So I decided to delete it, but I was right. So this is a must-have for free-to-play and rushing in Clash of Clans, especially rushing. Free to play, it's awesome, but rushing, this is so clutch to have. So, I've talked about the Alchemist, or the Builder's Apprentice, and the Lab Assistant. Obviously, time components are huge, but the fact that, when I'm strategically rushing, I constantly have resources like Dark Elixir, because I don't really use anything I don't use any Dark Elixir. There's no point in me upgrading any sort of pets. Like, I'll upgrade pets on the side, but I always have max amount of Dark Elixir. And so being able to convert that to gold, which in my opinion is the most precious resource for rushers, is key. Because when I need to get, when I do hero upgrades, I always have one in my back pocket. So I've been upgrading the king pretty much constantly. And I've gotten him up from like 45 to 53 because I have an open king spot. Right now, I'm upgrading builder huts, and that's what I'm focused on now. But I will get back to upgrading the king. Then I can switch back. But to be able to convert resources from one to another is awesome. I think the ratio is 1-to-1 from gold to elixir, and then you get a bonus, which is awesome, up to like a 10% bonus. And so the ratio really is, it's about like, I think it's 70,000 dark elixir can convert to 10 million, which is absolutely insane, how quickly you can get those resources up. And that's, there's some large upgrades that you need. Elixir, obviously it's there. But when you're rushing, like, you're not really focused too much on some of these lab upgrades that are going to cost a lot. And you really blow through most of the upgrades that have the large elixir component with books, with hammers, and all that. So gold becomes the most precious resource. So to be able to convert that is awesome. And I'm super excited for that. And you get a 10% bonus on top of it. So, if you convert 70,000 dark elixir to 10 million gold, you get a 10% bonus. That's like 12 million. That's pretty much every upgrade in the game. And then on top of that, they're making it so the storages, and I'm actually really happy they're bringing this forward, the storages will get a boost. I was complaining on how, it's not a ton, but it's a little bit. The max amount that you can hold at Town Hall 17 is 24 million each. Well, that'll be buffed to 28 million. So at least you can hold a decent amount more, which is awesome. And then you could hold, and this was one of my bigger complaints, you can now hold 460,000 dark elixir, which is a huge complaint of mine, because it's like, come on, 10,000 more. I think the last 3 upgrades from the dark elixir container, you could contain 10,000 more. that's literally one attack. So that's nice. Other features that are awesome coming in this upgrade, this update is cost and time reductions, which I'm excited for. The Minion Prince is getting a new piece of equipment, and there's actually cost reductions. And what's cool is you can actually purchase the giant arrow and the giant gauntlet, or the frozen arrow and the giant gauntlet, in the shop with CWL medals, which is awesome. So a lot of good sneak peeks in this, but the Alchemist, this is got to be a purchase. Got to be an upgrade. And I think it scales pretty decently. I've been saving some gems for this because I thought that this would happen. So this is especially for my rushing base. I think the first upgrade is like 100 to purchase it. gems. Then the next upgrade's 200, and the next one is like 300 or 500. So it scales. You can get the first couple upgrades fairly cheap, and then it scales pretty quickly. I think the last upgrade's pretty expensive, but it goes to level 7. So definitely something that I would say would make a lot of sense. The other thing too is being able to, not always have a consistent builder. Like sometimes, when I'm attacking with my with this secondary base, like I really, am focusing on Legends League with my main base, so I'm attacking a lot more. And so being able to farm sometimes can be a little tedious. And so it's been nice to be able to kind of take a step back and utilize and be able to convert resources in the future and make it so I don't have to put in that many attacks. And so everything's fairly streamlined. I can get my max loot bonus, which is nice, and I don't have to put in a ton of effort, and I can still get all the necessary items that I need to not have a down builder, because the worst thing that you can have happen when you're rushing or even maxing or free to play is having idle builders. And I'm getting there with my maxing component. Obviously, this update will keep me occupied for quite a bit, but I am a little bit concerned at how much things do cost sometimes, and so this will just buff my resource getting abilities, because it's just those straight conversions are huge. I mean, if I'm able to max this and convert and get almost 10 million in a resource from 70,000 Dark Elixir, like I am so plentiful in Dark Elixir, it's not even funny. So this is going to be awesome just to constantly be able to convert, and then I'll be able to upgrade, especially when this update comes out. I maxed all my core defenses, which is awesome. I'll be able to merge my merge defense. That's one thing you have to focus on here. So I forgot about this, and as a rusher, obviously you didn't really focus on this. A new thing that comes to focus in this update for rushing is you need to get your merge defenses up. You need to get them to max, so you can upgrade this to the merged geared tower, which honestly looks pretty dope, and the cannon rattles off damage. I mean, it's absolutely sick how much damage it produces. So that's it for the first video. I'm going to produce 2 because it's a special day. We have just finished, or we're getting close to finishing our last day of CWL. We are absolutely dominating. We dominated, which is pretty sick. So let me know what you guys think. I do believe this is a must-have for free-to-play and rushers, even maxers. I know maxing's a little bit different, but it's a nice component to have. But rushing and free-to-play, whew, what a huge ad for Clash of Clans. Props to them, because this is something that makes a lot of sense. So they did not do it for ores. That's the only thing I'm a little bit butthurt about. However, that might be a separate builder, like I don't know, not a miner, but a smither. A smither could be one. So a smelter. There you go. The smelter would be a good one. So let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.